agency, I don't want to take money from anyone and then be obligated to assist them. Okay, I would feel very guilty taking money and not being able to help them. So I say, no, absolutely not. An agency should not have to do that. You disagree?
I charge everyone $200 to walk in my door. So. No, I think you have a good point. I think unless there's training going on at an agency or something they're going to get complete value for, fit in.
And I think that, just to add to that, we're being paid by the employer. And so if we're being paid by the employer, and then if we were to take a fee from the applicant, then we're double dipping. And that's, I think, really us.
The reason being, there's a number of people here in this room had their resume on file for maybe a month, 6 years, whatever, and it's a point of reference, it's a point of, okay, that person really has 2 eyes and, hair and whatever. Yeah, I think absolutely allows you to connect with that individual. Anything else?
I believe in the picture, but I know, for example, in some places, legally, you can't ask for a
That's actually not true. I looked into this, and especially since I've been lived here in California, I'm also part of APNA, which they said you're not allowed to have a picture because it can be discriminating. But the truth of the matter is, I called EDD, and there is no such law, which I found really interesting. And I also think that these pictures that some people send, that all of you, they should be very professional pictures. Not glamorous pictures, but to show what you do for a living, that you're a household professional.
You're applying to be the estate manager for $100,000 and you send a picture at the barbecue by the pool. I'm sure you'd be shocked how many people do that. And it's like, I can't believe that. It's, put a shirt and a tie on and have someone take your picture.
But in this town also it's a little different because I want to, we have to be able to tell the difference between a headshot for someone that is going out on interviews, right? Not that kind of headshot. That's not what I'm interested in. Just a professional snapshot.
That email is a wonderful way to communicate with all of us, and you can imagine that we probably get 400 or 500 emails a day. But if you are interested in a particular job and you have not signed up with an agency, correct me, but I think after you send the resume, to call to make sure they received the resume, and I would do it that day. Sometimes I'll get a call from someone that says, I sent you a resume 3 weeks ago, and it's like, there are a lot of emails. I'd like to apologize from all of us that own agencies that we don't get back to because it's daunting and hard. So I would follow up that day and know that someone is going to get back to you if they think you're right for the position.
If you get blown off, look, I've been on the other side, haven't been a butler, and just to digress, the reason I started my company was purely because when I was seeking employment, and when I was calling the agencies to present my resume, the lack of professionalism, the lack of understanding of what these duties were. So hence I have great respect for people here who are seeking employment and showing great courtesy. Once again, we're not perfect, I get busy, you get busy, but
it's heart-wrenching, actually.
we discussed that. Email again, but within 2 weeks, pick up the phone. Yes, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
I do it every day. Every person, pretty much. I have standard forms. I either decline or send an application. Look at the resume.
So the email is no thank you. Here's the response.
I'm torn, and what's interesting in my business is that my business really started out as a consulting business. We have the academy, And I kind of got into placement, kind of kicking the screen. It wasn't really where I wanted to go, but our clients kind of pulled us there. And I'm torn because I don't think that it's reasonable to expect an agency to have to respond to everybody. I think that with the amount of volume that's coming in, to call to check that we've got your resume, I'm comfortable with. But, you know, between our databases and what we have, there's so much volume coming. There's 500 people a day calling us. There's only one, you know, going that. You can't physically respond.
I mean, out of courtesy, the general common courtesy, an email is the least you can.
I agree. Within the week, absolutely.
I got 227 emails today. I counted before I came here. What?
I share the same thing. The economy, I've never had so many emails.
And, you know, before it used to be telephone, then there was fax, and now there's email. So now we get telephone calls, we get faxes and emails. And so the volume is just huge. And I think that and I know that we'll go down this further down the road, but I don't think applicants are respect how busy we are sometimes. I don't know if that's fair.
But also, you know, we're all going through a challenging time. We owe it to these people because if we don't respond, when times come full circle, as they will, they can remember it. And why the hell, when I get places and say no, should I pick up the phone to call free? So it's common courtesy.
Pick the good agencies that you want to work with and not the bad ones.